got. Okay, this is the Datil pepper. I actually have a number of these growing all around the property. Let's see if I can show you some of the fruit. Let me do the stem first. The stem is a little bit raspy, but it's not furry, and it's not waxy, so it's a little raspy. No hair on it, but feels gritty a little bit. As you can see, there's purpling in the stem. There's purpling at the nodes, and the leaves are of a. Let me see here if I can get a good. They're almost broadleaf, so I wouldn't really call these. This is a full grown leaf too. I guess we could call it broadleaf. The flowers. Here's one right here. That's the flowers. The flowers are white, but just opaque white. They're not bright white. They're opaque, but they're white. The fruit. Let's see if there's any fruit on here. Yeah, we got one. I can't see. There it is. Yeah, it's on the camera. That's one there. There's another one right behind it. All right. There's a bunch. There's some more. And that's basically it. These plants are a little over 3 feet. I'm standing. These are on the ground, so I'm standing up, and they're coming up just above my waist, maybe close to the belly button area. I'd say that's almost 40 inches, something like that. Plus the pot on the ground. I'd say the plant itself is about 3 feet. And I got 3 of them in this bag. You see, I do a gorilla bags, and I gorilla grow with these. Maybe next year I'll just put a raised bed in here and just grow everything out of a raised bed. But I like gorilla bags because it's easier for me to isolate the soil. It also prevents diseases, soil-borne diseases and infestations from spreading. Like in a raised bed, if you get an infestation in the soil, it can spread to the whole bed and just devastate the garden instantly. Whereas if any one bag of these plants were to go bad or spoil, or some kind of disease or infestation starts happening within that bag, it's isolated and controlled to some degree within that bag area. And you don't have to, worry about digging up the whole bed and treating the whole bed. It's kind of isolated. You could pull the bag and just start a new bag or something else. But that's why I like to do gorilla bags instead of raised beds. I've done raised beds. They don't work for me. Just the same problems I just told you about is exactly what happened. So that's why I don't really do raised beds. You can do them. But like I say, if you get an infection in one part of your bed, or a disease or an infestation, it's much more difficult to contain and control and apply damage control than it is like I have with this bag. I can just pull this bag out if it got bad and just change it. So that's why I do gorilla farm bagging. Gorilla bag, that's what I call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, that's